What's up, adventurers? It's the update, 10/7/2023. Man, this year has gone by wicked fast. October is here. Halloween's going to be here before you know it. I'm out today taking a trip to a buddy of mine's place. He just opened a new meadery near my house, about a 15-minute drive. And I got this hot honey. It's a ghost pepper cherry mead. I don't know if you guys are familiar with mead, but it's wild. Got this to try tonight with a cigar with a few buddies. I hope it doesn't light us all up. Anyways, October's here, like I said. I've dropped a lot of, I think, hopefully good videos here lately. Pretty cool ones. I had a lot of good time making those videos. I did most of them this summer. A few of them were this spring, actually. I just got around to releasing them. And, yeah. Now, for you guys out there who were horrified by the Action Man parachute fail, yes, I know how to do a parachute. The issue was I hadn't done a parachute in a long time, and I climbed to the top of that 70-foot tower. I was, for as good a shape as I'm in, I was completely out of breath, and I just wasn't thinking because I was worried about being up that high, worried about getting the camera right, worried about my son and my wife at the bottom of the tower, and it just all culminated in that disaster. But I think it was a great video, though, other than that, and hopefully everybody got a good laugh out of it. But I do appreciate it. I'm up to 1,600 subscribers now, which is really cool. It's been slow going here lately because I took some time off, but I've got a lot of cool stuff coming this fall. Recently, I made some snide comments on Instagram to the G.I. Joe Hasbro Pulse panel on their 60th anniversary reveal of their 1/12 figures. They're doing an action sailor and an action soldier. And I thought it was really short-sighted of Hasbro because in releasing the mock-ups of those, they didn't release a head sculpt of the classic 1964 head with those figures. And I was kind of shocked. This is the 60th anniversary of G.I. Joe, and this is what you're doing. And you forget to even include that head with that 1/12 figure, then you're really not doing a 60th anniversary, in my opinion. And you know, my comments didn't go unnoticed. I actually, one of the designers, Tony, him and I went back and forth on Messenger about it for a little while, and I just told him basically like, hey man, you're working for a company right now that is promoting inclusivity, being inclusive to everyone, super woke identity politics shit, and for you to come out and say, hey, we're inclusive to everyone, but not be inclusive to the people who cover all spectrums of G.I. Joe is just silly, and it's kind of an insult to all of us collectors, especially the pre-1980s collectors. And I didn't say it in a mean way, but he understood. Like, he's like, yeah, I get it, man. But I'm just like, it's annoying that Hasbro claims that they're inclusive, but they're really not inclusive to all of us. They're only making stuff for the Real American Hero fans, and it's kind of a bummer. They should really be inclusive and practice what they preach and make all genres of G.I. Joe with their 1/12 line, and I think they should. You know, recently Hasbro just dropped a Crystar figure for their Marvel Legends line. I didn't realize that Hasbro owned the rights to that figure line and license, but they did. They dropped a Crystar figure, which I loved Crystar when I was a kid. It was a Remco toy line, awesome. But you know, that's a really obscure figure that not a lot of people are going to know nowadays. So if you're going to be able to drop a Marvel Legends Crystar figure and sell it, why can't you do like an Adventure Team figure for the classified line and see how it sells? I'm sure it would sell out. You know, and ironically, Diamond Select is dropping that G.I. Joe Adventure Team statue, which I find hilarious that a lot of these guys who are on these toy channels who covered the Toy Fair and Diamond Select, they don't really know what they're looking at when they look at that figure. They say they kind of stutter and say, well, I think it's Joseph Colton. That's not Joseph Colton. It's the G.I. Joe Land Adventurer. That's who it is. Stop calling him Joseph Colton. He's the G.I. Joe Land Adventurer, and that's the Coils of Doom set. And if you don't know it, then don't talk about it on your stupid channel, man. I mean, come on. At least learn some history before you start talking about things. But I bought that statue, by the way. It's super rad. So other than that, you know, Hasbro still sucks. Still make me mad. I've noticed Cotswold's been teasing a lot of stuff for 2024. Hopefully Greg and the gang there come out with some cool stuff for the 60th anniversary of G.I. Joe. I'm sure Greg will. And other than that, you know, I've got some really cool videos coming, and most importantly, Adam and I's video that we're going to be dropping through the holiday season. I haven't finished it yet. Adam's almost finished with his, and he's going to send everything to me, and then I'm going to finish mine and get it all ran through the filter of my eye and my imagination, and hopefully come up with something super dope you guys are going to like. So that's about all that's been going on. My football team sucks. My college football team sucks. I've been kind of battling injuries with my workouts, which kind of sucks. But sure beats being in the hospital, so I'm thankful for that. So that's about it for the update, guys. Be on the lookout for some, like I said, some really cool videos coming up here soon. I've been working on a lot of stuff to put on eBay. Just got some resin in the other day. My mom has been, Mama Shear, my sweatshop foreman's been working on some clothing. I've got, hopefully by Christmas, a special little care package to send to each of the members of the Axis of Awesome. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully tonight we can enjoy this meat. It doesn't burn me up. And I can keep living the adventure, and you keep living the adventure, and cheers.